Hello and welcome to the BennyLeftSide channel. Today we're going to be playing Leon A on Resident Evil 2 on hard mode. Let's go.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Racoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T-virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Racoon City Police Department's Special S.T.A.R.S unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of S.T.A.R.S members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
What have we got here?
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Mess! What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move. No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. We're running out of ammo here.
Oh! Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Ah! No! Look
out! You okay?
Still in one piece.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Once that's done, you want to run straight to the gun store. You'll find Kendo.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies. But you should be safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
First, grab the handgun ammo on the right. Then the left. There's a reason we're doing it that way. Run straight over. Bad example. If you're quick enough, you can get the shotgun without taking a hit. Well, on that occasion, I took a hit. And run straight over here for some handgun bullets. Before you fire anything, wait till you can line the zombies up. Oh, wow. Well, so far everything that could go wrong is going wrong. There you go, that's enough. Once they're out of the way, just leave. You don't want to waste too much ammo. All in all, it's okay, because I'm still fine, but I've taken 2 hits where I should have taken none. So off to a bad start, but not something we can't manage. There's plenty of ammo and healing items in the game, so I'll be fine. Over here, you want to walk. Get down here, run. Then straight through the gate. We find a horde of zombies, we're going to go very straight past them into a bus. There we go. Surprised I'm still on fine. I've taken several bites, but I guess I shouldn't complain. The advantage of getting the shotgun there is there's one later on we can leave behind. This game features A and B games, and anything you leave behind in the A game can be found in the B game. Where it's something that can't be used by the other character, such as the shotgun, typically you find another item in its place. So I'm not going to be grabbing the shotgun from the inside the police station, which is where you'd normally get the shotgun, and just stick with this one throughout the game.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other S.T.A.R.S members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Now we've got the key card, we can open up a few areas. Stuck on the corner there for some reason. First we're going for the double doors. And into our first inventory room. That's a safe that's in the other room, but we're not going there yet. They're foreshadowing fear. Proceed on. When you find this police officer, make sure you grab his bullets. Run straight past the liquor, and they're through here. Here's your first room with a main item. We'll be getting the red jewel. Run by here, grab this, lighter. Red jewel 1. Get the handgun ammo and you can leave. I think there might be a patrol report, but other than that, nothing. There you go, just some background on what's going on. Go through here. Finally, we've taken a bit of damage. The take advantage of that. If you manage to knock a zombie in half, you can basically leave and then they're gone. With that, we can get the second red jewel, which is here. Not much to this one. You're basically switching the statues around and putting them in place. The caption down there more or less tells you that once the two figures glare onto the gem, it will be released. If you're wondering how you figure that out, it's not really hard to figure out anyway, but that's the solution. Go down here. Leads on to the second red jewel. That is ridiculous. Because we're on hard mode, it took more shots than usual, even for hard mode. Just gonna go into the S.T.A.R.S office. That's pretty disappointing. That one zombie must have taken at least 30 rounds. That's pretty bad. So if you hadn't have got the shotgun already, it would be in here. But we're not going to take that because we've already got one. We're leaving it for the B game, which we will unlock once we've completed this one. There's the unicorn medal, which we would need in the main hallway.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Grab the handgun bullets. If you really want, you can search Wesker's desk over here. And if you keep searching that, you'll get some film.
I can't believe what is happening to this city.
No value to it, it's literally just... It's literally just pictures of Rebecca Chambers, or one picture. So once you've done that, you're going to make your way back downstairs. We're going to go to the main hallway, and out there we'll be using the unicorn medal, which will get us our first key for the police station. Go through here. Run by all those. They grab you, it's fine. Doesn't actually do any damage, so it's okay. We're gonna walk through here, grab the green herb, and then leave. Bearing in mind there's a liquor, which is why we're walking. If it jumps down like that, one. There you go. Aside from that, it's pretty easy to avoid. Gonna go down here, manage our inventory quick. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Grab your first key from the police station. There we go. Use that to go straight back upstairs, where we'll be unlocking the area after the S.T.A.R.S office and all of the rest of the second floor. So far it's going okay. Taken a few more hits than I would have liked, but other than that, it's fine. Shouldn't have ran. But it's fine. The Licker has a lunge attack which can more or less instant kill you, especially if you're already injured. Its other attacks can hurt you but aren't as bad as that one. So you go up here. I mean, so far it's fine. I'm going to go upstairs. Unlocking the door leads us through to a library and onto the main hallway. You can go to the second floor where we can let down an emergency ladder and use that as our main access area between all the first and second floor areas. Oh, I was wrong. Thought there was another one. Seeing as there's not, I'm going to leave him for now. Run through here and out. There's a small desk there. We need the key. We haven't got it yet, so we can't do anything. In there, you get your first handgun upgrade. Or your first upgrade, which is the handgun upgrade. For now, you want to walk over here. There's a puzzle. It's pretty straightforward. Have a look at it. What you want to do, you want to move the two bookshelves on the left to the right ones, and that's it. So this one goes right. This one goes right. Then you can start making your way back. And you get a bishop piece, which is one of your first 4 chest pieces you need to progress onto the suit area later in the game. For now, grab the red herb and then you can go. And you won't need anything else. Once you're out here, you want to run past the first zombie in the far side of the hallway. Let that down. Carry on running. That's fine. Shouldn't need anything here. I'll do that later. Just gonna put that away for now, 'cause it's just taking up space. So your next objective is to get the crank item, which we need to divert water and put out that fire. Pick up ammo on the police officer, and then you can run. There's nothing else in this room. Just leave. As you saw earlier from the zombie, hard mode can be really difficult with zombies taking up to like 30 hits just to die, so where you can, just run around them. That's basically a zigzag motion, and you get through. And here you'll find your valve and some handgun ammo. And you can leave. There's another door across the room. If you try to open it twice, zombies end up pouring into the room. That turned out a bit weird. Because of the way the woman moved, I ended up going behind her back. Normally you can repeat the zigzag. Okay, back to the inventory room, where we'll be taking out the red gems. So you should need for now. Hopefully it doesn't take like face. If it doesn't take oh! I'm mistaken that for a fall. How annoying. No, he actually died, that was good. But unfortunately there's another one. Just gonna have to fire at him. Run. That's a good sound. That wasn't too bad. They did take a lot of bullets though. So shotgun shells here. Then go straight in the shotgun. Grab that. Put your jaws onto this mount here, the other one. And then you get your second chest piece. Grab that. I'm gonna run back here. Get the small key. Shouldn't need that. That's all good. Gonna use the small key. Oh, had to leave because the thing I'm most concerned about there is getting one more bite. That was close. I didn't even have time to aim the shotgun up at his head. It's not really what I wanted to do either. Combine the parts. Now we can start firing back. There we go. Should all be dead. Oh, that one's crawling. Just gonna let him die. Go through here. Grab your bullets. It's okay so far. There'll be one zombie in here we've got to be careful of. What I'm doing now is making my way back downstairs to the save room. I'm gonna heal. Can't really afford to take that risk. So far it's not going too great. Actually it's going fine, but it's not ideal being in danger. The reason it's still going fine is because we have loads of health items, so it's not like anything can go wrong. Being in danger is very annoying because you walk very slowly. Except going downstairs, apparently. Grab the herbs here. Now we're going back. In here you'll find a bunch of zombies. All we're trying to do is get ahead. If you floor them like that, where you've taken off their bottom half, you can leave and come back and they'll be gone. As we're on hard mode, I don't want to take the hits and want to save the ammo. Do that. Pretty ideal. There's 2 more zombies around the corner. There's no reason to go there. There's a locked drawer that we can't open, because you open that in the B version of the game. Go through here. If you've got the space, like I do, you need 3. Grab that. Actually, you need 2, considering the handgun ammo's there. We'll almost always get hit. So all you need is the key. There's a note here. Then you can leave. That lead becomes less terrifying the more it goes on. Now we've done that, we have a load of keys we need to use. So we're going to use one of them down here. Should be our final use of the first key. If you recall, the liquor room has another door we haven't been through yet. We're going to go in there and get a crank. Once that's done, go through here. There's a few items we're going to be getting now. So first I'm going to put back the herb. And the crank, won't need that till later. Go here. There's a horde of zombies there, we're going to leave that for now. Around here is pretty safe. All the zombies. What you want to do in here is enter the code 2236, grab the shotgun shells, the map, leave. The map by now is pretty redundant because you've more or less seen all of the police station, but there it is. Go around here, there's one more item, then you gotta leave. It's pretty much as good as it gets. Then there's that. Handgun bullets on the dead body. Get rid of those. Pick up this. I'm deliberately not using that key for now, because we'll be coming back here later. now, you can just go through here. Grab that. Combine all of those. That's more or less the same as a red-green hub. This puzzle is pretty straightforward. It's up, down, up, up, down. What you're doing is more or less trying not to overload the circuits, and you want to end up on the AT at the end. Up, and then down. Grab the map, that's pretty useless. Go back out here, and next you want to go to the parking area. Try walk by the dog if you can. If you can't, run.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Once you're done there, there's a herb you can grab over this way. If you try to come back here later on in the game, there's dogs, so for now we're just grabbing it.
Ada, wait!
Follow Ada. Grab the handgun bullets. Try and grab that now, we'll be back here.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben? You told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Grab the manhole opener, and you can leave. So all you want to bring, I'm gonna get rid of everything other than the top 4 items. In fact, there is one thing I want to do. Grab the chest pieces. We only got 2. There's another one we can get later. Over here. You don't have to do the chest pieces now. You haven't got all of them, but it saves you some inventory space later if you want to carry the chest pieces to a fight that happens here. So for now we've done that, then you can leave.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD. It's a dead end.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Awkward fall, if that's done. Go through here. Good God. There we go. The other one, let's head off. So there's this area over here, the shotgun shells. They're an optional item, but they get given to Leon, so it's worth grabbing. If you're wondering, this is 1 or 2 times you control Ada. So you can more or less use all the handgun ammo to kill any enemies that are present in the area you're fighting. It won't be here as Leon, so it doesn't help in that sense, but it just makes it easier than running around. If you do choose to run around, it's not that difficult, so do what you like. Go down here, there's a simple box puzzle. Just want to go down there, jump. that's our 4th key for the police station. Once you got all those, you just gotta go back to Leon. There's a map there, but it just more or less outlines what we've done, so there's no point grabbing it. Can if you want, but you won't find anything useful in it. Go over here. Back to Leon.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada, did you find anything?
Right here. Think fast. Here's one more. Hey, I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
What? Ada, wait!
Now that's done, we can quickly move on. As you can see, we have more than enough rounds. Pretty much more than enough of everything we could possibly want. Gonna go here, get rid of the shotgun shells. Everything else can come with us. Making sure I had both keys. Normally I would have dealt with both keys. Well, normally I would have dealt with at least one of the keys by now, but I've gone a slightly different route, which is straight for this manhole. There's a red hut there, but we're leaving it. We'll be getting that on the way back. So we'll be back here soon, so you leave that to the last possible moment. Go down here. Wasn't supposed to go in there. I triggered the liquor, so I decided to. When you return here, there's a liquor, so make sure you walk. First thing you'll do is go down that hallway. He does that irrespective of which way you go. There's a few things I want here. There's a red herb out here. So we grab that. I only did that because I knew I'd beat the liquor. Run through here. You want to go back and forth as quickly as you can. Grab the card, leave. Okay, that was terrible. I tried to fire at the zombie right in front of me, and for whatever reason it decided to go for the other. We're fine. For now, anyway. Wasn't supposed to go back in there. I wouldn't run, because once you run, he'll come running after you. Go to the card machine, use the card we just obtained. There's a few items we can get in here. And one optional item we can pick up. So the items you can obtain are the shotgun shells, the handgun bullets, and then there's an optional item inside there. I'll quickly show you. So I've decided to leave that behind. The side pack basically gives you 2 more slots, and the machine gun is a gun that has 100% rather than the usual bullet count. You can keep firing it until it runs out of percentage. Similar to the Flamethrower, which you'll see later. Anything you leave there will be in the next game, so I've decided to leave them both. Get through there. That's pretty good, didn't take a hit. There's a wire you can get in a moment. Normally I would have got it earlier. It would have shut that shutter there. You saw the box. And that's pretty much what that is back there. Grab the shells. There's a Magnum. And then you got everything you need. So once that's done, you can get out of here. There's nothing more. One thing I prefer about this version of Resident Evil 2, it does a slightly better job of explaining what's going on with the chess pieces and stuff around the police station. And in my opinion, the police station is a bit more believable in this version of Resident Evil 2 than the newer one, because it just seems like a more viable building. If you have any thoughts of your own on that, let me know in the comment section below. And let me know which version of Resident Evil you prefer. Resident Evil 2, that is. Through here, there's now a horde of zombies we're gonna deal with. Save us the trouble of fighting the zombies on the floor and save bullets. We're basically going back and forth. Which we will do anytime. Which you do anytime there's a zombie that's been cut in half like that. They're all dead, so you can leave. It's really annoying with the half zombies. While they're easier to manage than the walking zombies, it's inconvenient that you have to then kill them or walk out the room. It's probably cause for some inventory management. But before we do that, I'm going to kill some zombies. I'd rather fire the handgun at him. Not bad. Oh, he missed. Just gonna walk back and forward because of the crawling zombies. I'm not sure if this game resets health. I typically try kill the zombies before I leave, but I'm not sure if this game resets health on zombies you've hit but haven't killed anyway. Go in here. There's only one item we want in here, and that's the chest piece. There's also a wire, but we're leaving that behind. That's for the windows you might have seen earlier. There's a box. You'll see where they are in a minute anyway when the zombies come by. Whoa! After you've grabbed that, make sure you leave quickly. It's pretty slow on my part. That's as good as that gets. So what I'm going to do is check out this area. I'm going to have to go to one of the item boxes because I have too many items now. There's a small key over there, which I kind of want but don't really care about. Oh, I'm leaving. It's not worth it. What I should have done is gone into that room first. If I'd gone into that room first, we would have been able to grab the small key without the liquor being in there. I thought it would have stayed in the room where it jumped through the window, but apparently it's in there too. Which doesn't really make any sense. It's definitely the same liquor, but apparently if you go in one room, it's in the other. I'm going to quickly manage inventory and go back the way we just came. You need to grab a clock gear, so I'll be preparing all that as well. We don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Well, that doesn't work in this game. There we go. Should be enough. In fact, make it even easier for myself. Need crank too. Here there's film, but you don't really need it. So the solution is... Actually, I'm going to double check it. I don't want to get it wrong. King... So Queen, King, Jack. Okay. Like that. King, Queen, Jack. More or less right to left. Hold on, am I imagining things? Queen, King, Jack. Oh. Well, aside from that, it's fine. Do that. Got that. Meaning we can go straight up to the clock tower, which is accessible through the library. Once we get to the library, you'll see that area I was mentioning when I told you needed the wires to close shutters. So far we're playing an okay game. Not sure how I'm doing time-wise, but in terms of how I'm playing and what's going on, it's not too out of the ordinary. Could have taken less hits along the way, but it's fine. Run away from the liquor, go into the library. Not sure if you noticed, but all of those windows basically had a box to the left with wires that were broken. That's where you would have put the wires if we'd bothered to do that. It's not really necessary, you'll see why in a minute. We basically won't be returning past those areas, especially on foot. So you go down here. This leads us through to the clock tower. Or the clock room, not sure what you want to call it. That goes down. Then you can run straight up here. Use our gear. And that gets us our final chest piece.
No! Get away!
Go down here. Back to Ben.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story.
Ben.
Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay.
Hang in there, Ben.
Oh! My chest! It's burning!
What's wrong?
Good God, what was that?
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada! Wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Alright, that's done. Grab these herbs. One here. There's one more herb in the dog area. I've decided to leave it until now. This is the last time you'll ever pass through here. Run straight down here. Grab this. Get ready. If you're quick enough, you can leave like that. Run around the spider the normal way. There you go. Pretty straightforward. Once that's done, you get an opportunity to arm up. I'm gonna grab this. In case we need it later. We shouldn't though. There's that. Put that in there. I'll do a max heal, just because we have a fight coming up. You want your chest pieces, shells. There's your chest pieces, the Magnum. Bring more shells if you want them. Shotgun, and that should be enough. Make sure everything's reloaded, then we're going. So this is basically the G-Mutant. Okay, they're annoying me, so I'm just gonna proceed. Once you leave the room, they're gone. There's nothing else in the room, so you can just go. That was really annoying. Fight went pretty well. That's pretty much all you can ask for.
Ada! What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
Once you're done here, enter in the sewers, and that concludes the police station segment of the game. If you've liked the content so far, please feel free to share, subscribe, like, and comment. And let me know your thoughts on which version of Resident Evil 2 Remake, well, Resident Evil 2 Remake or the original you prefer. Before we progress into the sewer area, there's a few things we can do. I'm gonna quickly arrange my items. Don't need all these things. Do need that. And then there's a few things we want to do before we go. Push this aside. Grab the handgun bullets. Grab this letter. It's pretty much just telling you about what's been going on down here. Go down here. Ladder. There's 2 ammos we want to grab, shotgun and Magnum. Just need to light that. Grab that. I'm not even sure if you need to do that, to be honest. Let me see if I can grab this. Oh no, you do. It's too dark. The reason I thought you might not need to is there is an item later on you'll see where you can light a flare to light up the item, but you don't actually need to do that to grab the item. Once you've got everything you need, I'm going to put away the Magnum just because it's extra carrying. We don't need to carry it right now. There you go. Gonna go down here. I won't be taking that, but that's what that is. There's a hint, you need the valve. Make sure you bring it. We'll have to come back here. Now we descend into the sewer.
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
As you can see, my ammo's refilled. There's a sewer map, but you don't need it. As Ada, the path is more or less dictated to you. All you can do is kill these spiders if you want. Proven to be more annoying than I thought it would be. In fact, it's annoying me so much I think I'm just going to leave it. It's not really that important. I do normally kill them just so Leon doesn't have to deal with them, but you can actually get away with not killing them. As you can see, it's quite easy to dodge them. So reload your gun if you haven't. Fire some rounds. You're basically trying to get through there as quick as possible. You can instant die if you run straight there without firing any shots. There's a chance they can all just leap on you, which has happened to me before, and then you end up dying instantly.
Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada? Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you?
Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus, William Birkin.
What?
John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me.
G-virus?
It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus.
Then that must mean the creature in the police department is...
Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
This way.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-virus into his own body?
The G-virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there. Shoot it! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
So those rats were the carriers of the virus.
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring. No. Too bad.
Ada casually slapping Annette. I think the rendition of how William Birkin got shot and infected himself is a lot more likely than the remakes version.
Ada?
Following this, just wanna go down the way Ada went. The fan is now fully operational, so you can't go that way. First thing you want to do is run down this end. Just two things you can pick up here, the shotgun shells and the wolf medal. Make sure you grab both. You actually don't need the shotgun, which is why I haven't got it equipped. Once you've done that, go in here. Now's a good time to do this. Well, it would have been, but they're getting in the way. I'm going to do that for the inventory slot. Then proceed. Oh my god, climb. Then leave. Now you'll see why we need the valve. Here's the first use. Here's the second use, which you've got to make sure you do. And you can pick up everything as you leave. There's nothing else there. Run down here, make sure that gets released, get ready. Once you've seen that it's been picked up, just fire some bullets, and then that happens. Probably the easiest fight in Resident Evil. They did a better job of that in the new one.
Leon. This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
Getting closer to the end of the game now. This more or less concludes the sewer area. We just have to go back to the metal wall and put the second medal, sure it's the eagle medal, yeah, put that in there. That's the final use of the valve, then we can leave. More or less concludes the SU area, so if you like the content so far, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, like. Let me know your thoughts on which version of Resident Evil 2 you prefer. And thanks for tuning in. Especially if you've watched from the beginning. Down here. You can just run by the zombies. No need to fight them, so don't. Out here, same story. Run by the spiders, leave. There you go. Make sure you press the button over here. As we move closer to the laboratory area. That. As you can see, it's pretty clear where it's going to land. Through here, you can light the flare. It reveals where there's a key on the floor. I know where the key is. It's there. I'm gonna do a quick run through here and then pass back. There's a gun upgrade. And she didn't even kill her. There we go. We'll be going back there in a minute. There's an upgrade for the shotgun. There you go. That's the more ideal scenario. Get Ada to do all the bullets. What we can do, gonna quickly grab all this, make the 3 herbs. They're all dead, so need to worry about them. I'm gonna go back to where the shotgun is, Kill the last. I think there's 1 or 2 zombies there still. Just use Ada for the assist. As you can see, she more or less spam kills them. It's actually a lot better than what I was doing before. Okay. There you go. Now we've got the shotgun upgrade. We should have done that earlier. If you position Ada right, more or less makes her do all the work. As I mentioned, more bullets the better. So now we've done that, we'll go up here quick, gonna manage the inventory quick, and then we're gonna grab that last herb and leave. So we don't need that now. Grab the shotgun so we can combine. But one thing we won't be doing, we won't be rushing to do that. That looks pretty good to me. At least until we've grabbed this herb. There you go. And then you want the shotgun shells. That's fine. Grab the herb down here, just to avoid using first aid sprays. They do impact your rank on this game. Grab that. Then we've got all the healing items we could possibly need. Too late now. It's not the end of the world. I could have fired that down to 0 and then combined it with the parts, but I've done it now, so that should be enough to beat William, so I'm just gonna go. This is the factory area. It's the final area you'll see before going down to the laboratory. It's one of the shorter areas in the game. This is all there is to it. Go in here, there's a key. And more Magnum bullets. Annoying. Yeah. You can grab the key first. It's fine. Grab it on the way back. It's only a one-use key, so that's okay. Go down here. In.
Ada! Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it!
Sounded like they just got to go for an air horn to make that sound effect. But anyway, once that's done, you're fine to proceed. Grab the Magnum before you leave, just so you definitely got the bullets. All you gotta do here is keep your distance. And that concludes our fight with William. I think we took one hit. Aside from that, it was fine. And we've actually walked away fine. Which I don't believe, but apparently we're fine.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on! Wake up! Come on! Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Magnum ammo, make sure you grab that. First thing you want to do, manage your inventory. You shouldn't need the Magnum ammo. I'm gonna save that till the end. I am going to use the 4 rounds I have. You'll see why in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna take that out. And we shouldn't need that. For now, that's enough. I think there's even more shotgun shells in here. There you go. Now we're entering into the laboratory. This area is relatively short, but unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you're looking at it, has our final battle as well. It can be pretty brutal and hard. You can die. You can go from fine to dead in moments. Hopefully you don't have to see that. Well, that means I'm starting over. So you go through here, take the left. Through the door. Ignore that, I'm not using them. It does impact your rank. Use that on the terminal, and you get a fuse. This opens up the central area. You can use this in the central area. We just left a moment ago. This opens up the red walkway. Everything in the blue walkway will be shut because you need a key card, so you can't do anything more. So we're leaving. As you can see, avoiding use of the first aid spray is pretty straightforward. Just gonna use that to make sure I'm fine. Holding it's a bit annoying. Gonna go through here. There's only one thing you need in here, it's the flamethrower. You can kill a plant in the corner. I'll show you quickly. Grab the flamethrower. You can kill that plant in the corner. So that's just the same you guessed. So there you have the plant, you can burn it with the flamethrower. I'm not going to. And then it gives you a lift shaft which you can crawl through. In there is 2 lickers, and if you kill them, there's 2 shotgun shells you can pick up. As in 2 lots of shotgun rounds. I personally don't think it's worthwhile, so I'm not doing that. The flamethrower is best against these. Ideally you want to see those so that you don't get hit like I did. They're not that hard to beat, that was just unfortunate I didn't see them. I'm grabbing this for the sake of using it. Not something I normally do. Just leave. Combine those. I normally don't even bother with those, so I've literally just used them to get my health back. Otherwise I would have walked straight past. Careful, there are lickers around the corner. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. You might think, well, why are you using the Magnum? We're about to get an upgrade for that, so I don't think it matters. That's why. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't be using it. These 2 you can fire at repeatedly and spam them. Then aside from that, there should be one more. I'm gonna see if I can make him spawn by going back the way. There we go. No more lickers. It's the only reason I went back. Go through here. Take the map. It's pretty redundant. There's not many rooms to go to, but grabbed it anyway. So we want the weapon box key, and that's it. I'm going to use the Magnum twice before I use that. You'll see why in a minute. fact, I was going to use it on zombies, but I might use it here. That's annoying. Getting rid of those ones. The rest of them can be dealt with. Should be able to get around the others without firing. There you go. Yes. We're not going to use those right away. You'll see why in a minute. If I've got this right, the Magnum pod should upgrade the Magnum and give me bullets. Which I'm hoping happens, or I've just wasted a load of Magnum rounds on nothing, more or less. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm right. So in here is Mothra. That was annoying. I've never had that happen before. In fact, before I do anything else, I'm going to deal with that because I don't know how injured I am. Pretty sure I saw some blue herbs. I'm going to see if that's correct. I don't remember where. It's fine, I've got one in my inventory if you remember. So I'm just going to grab those. Use it as an excuse to heal as well. Combine that with that, and you will get the... Oh, fine. Did I put away the Magnum parts? There they are. If I'm right about this, let's see if I am. Yes, you get 8 bullets. There you go. Won't need that quite yet. Just gonna bring the handgun. Don't need it for much, just to clear the... That was really strange. That bug never normally gets me, or if it does, it grabs me. I've never been poisoned by it before. But aside from that mild inconvenience, nothing to worry about. We're more or less armed to the teeth, so shouldn't have any problems. Just do this. Keep going. Once they're all gone, use this. Remember the note from earlier? It's guessed. For a giant pharmaceutical company, it's pretty lax security, but who cares, I guess. Works for us. There we go. I'm gonna leave. Go through here. Should be fine. What we're doing now, taking our key card, going all the way back the way we came. Remember the blue walkway? There was a single door. We want to go through that. There should be no more. There should be nothing else in our way. Grabbing this now. Because when we come back, there'll be zombies in the way. In fact, there's another full health. so I don't see why not. That might have been a mistake, actually. Oh no, I'll get rid of the keycard. Okay, it's fine. I was wrong. I thought my hands might be full for the area I'm going to, but we'll actually be getting rid of the keycard, so it shouldn't matter. Whoa, that's bad. Could have walked straight into the plant. Don't try to run around them. They will use their vines to grab you, it's really annoying. Do that. It's pretty much dead. Only one more of those will be in your way, and you're free from them. As you can see, they're pretty easy. It's just without the flamethrower that they can take a few shots. Going back here, this is our final use of the keycard. There's this area, but there's nothing here unless you have another person. Alone, we can't do anything. So we're going in here. One of two things you want in here is the Magnum ammo, and then you want the final ammo disc. Pretty brutal. There we go. No more zombies. Well, for now anyway. Whoa. There you go. Got that wrong apparently. There's nothing. I'm pretty certain there's supposed to be a card here or something. Where is it? There. Needed to turn the light on the seer. Ammo disc. As I mentioned earlier, and now we can leave.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G.virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G.virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
Doink.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Next, you want to leave. Your gut instinct will be to go back to Ada. Don't.
Leon. I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about. So just hand over the G.virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that. I've got you. Don't give up.
G.Virus. Leon. It's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada! This is what everyone's been dying for.
Once that's done, continue down the red walkway. It's done. You should be able to get through here pretty easily. There's a few zombies on the way. Get down the ladder. Oh, that's annoying. I'm dead. Well, I don't know how that missed. Anyway, once that's clear, use your ammo disc. I'm going to do a bit of inventory management before I leave. I'm going to use the full health because William Birkin is very strong. You want to do some last inventory management before you go through here. You can probably tell what I'm bringing. Any healing items you should bring? Looks the same, but I'll check. Gonna check for any ammo and then bring the handgun. Just as a final ditch. I doubt that many rounds will not kill. If I somehow end up in a position where I'm down to that, got it at least. I'd rather have the health because, as you'll see in a minute, unless I have a flawless fight, William can damage you really badly. I'm not planning on using that shotgun unless I absolutely have to either. I might try it on the first phase of the fight, but I definitely won't when he transforms. Here we go.
5 minutes until detonation.
Just have to do this. That literally is as dangerous as it looks. If you get hit, heal immediately. Don't even take the risk. You should try avoid taking shots unless you can see them. Oh my god. I won't be doing that again. Apparently I'm fine. So that was a pretty good strategy, I'll probably repeat. If you use the shotgun, you can get through his first form without too much trouble. That really wasn't that hard. Not bad. So that concludes Resident Evil 2, 1998, as Leon A. On the next one, I'll either play Claire B or Claire A. If you like today's content, please feel free to subscribe, share, like, or comment, and I'll see you on the next one.